Hi, I'm Shana Mullaney. I'm here at Grandmaster Han's Martial Arts and Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. And today I want to talk to you about sending your kids off to college and knowing about sexual assault. Sending your kids off to college is a rite of passage for the kids, but it's also terrifying for adults. We don't know where they are all the time. We don't know who they're with. We don't know what they're doing. We just have to hope that we've said and done the right things that have prepared them and kept them to keep themselves safe. Statistics are the things that scare us. 1 in 5 women in college will be sexually assaulted, and 90% of those go unreported. Most of the time, the reason that goes unreported is because they don't feel like they can actually talk to someone or that they'll be believed. And there's a lot of self-blame in that. So the first thing that we need to know is it is never, ever the victim's fault. You have to let them know that you're always going to be there for them and that they'll feel safe and that they know that they can tell you exactly what happened and that you're always going to be on their side. You also have to be truthful with them, though. You have to let them know that not everybody is going to believe them. And sometimes they're going to push the blame on them. Most of the time, it's someone that they know. And a boyfriend or a good friend may say, hey, you kind of led me on, and try to push the blame onto them. But it's not their fault. And that is one of the things that they have to know for sure. Sometimes an authority might even say, maybe you were at the wrong place at the wrong time. It could have been what you were wearing, what you were doing. You put yourself in a risky situation. But that's not the case. It's never okay, and it's never their fault. Oftentimes, even if your child is maybe not the victim of a sexual assault, probably someone in their circle of friends has been or will be before they graduate. It's very important to help them to understand how to respond to their friends. Even if it didn't happen to them, their friends are going to need a listening ear. So the very first thing is they just need to listen. Just listen without judgment and believe them no matter what. The next one is believed. They just have to know that they're supported and they believe them. When they show that support, it has to be however they need it. Maybe they just need a friend to sit with them so they're not alone, or someone that they can just cry on their shoulder. And that's important too. Another thing that we should discuss is bystander intervention. So let's say that they see someone who may be in a situation. They need to be able to intervene, but intervene safely. Parties, social gatherings, hanging in the library, walking between classes, there are a number of situations that could turn into like a risky situation. So your child needs to know how to help and intervene safely. So we try to use the acronym CARE. Create, ask, refer, and enlist. First, you want to create a diversion, however that diversion looks. It can be, hey, Susie, you want to go dance? Let's go do this. Or come up and be like, hey, what you doing? Make sure that they're there, and then they can ask them directly, hey, do you feel kind of weird about this? Are you feeling okay? Do you want to go somewhere and maybe get away from this situation? That's the A. Create, ask, and then if they don't feel comfortable, they can refer to an authority. Even if it was a misunderstanding, at least that authority knows. It could be an RA, an instructor, even 911. They can let them know what happened that made them feel uncomfortable. Even if it was nothing, to that person it felt like something, and so they need to be able to talk to authorities. And lastly, if they don't feel comfortable intervening on their own, have them enlist friends. A lot of times if you're feeling uncomfortable about a situation or you see something that doesn't look right, other people probably see that same situation. Have some friends go up, cause a distraction, cause a diversion, whatever, or intervene and just get that person out of the situation. And in closing, I just want to reiterate that this is an exciting time for your teen. I know it's terrifying for adults. Believe me, I've been there. But if we send our kids off with the skills and the knowledge to keep themselves safe, they can also keep others safe. Thanks.